Hey everyone, how is it going? It is your pal Sal here, and today guys, it's finally happening. Today we are talking about Lotus, one of the more requested albums of Christina's I've been getting. Honestly, all of them have actually, you know what, scratch that. All of them have been pretty requested. But today, we are here to talk about Lotus, which was released on November 9th of 2012. So for me to contextualize this album came out when I was a sophomore in high school. So that lets me know where I was when it came out. And I don't remember hearing too much about it, but then again, I didn't really listen to a whole lot of pop music then, so it's not no one's fault there. But this album on the Billboard 200 made it to number 7, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, the singles for this album, we only got 2, and they did not chart very high. We have the first single, Your Body, which charted at number 34, and I have a feeling that I know this song, but we'll see when we get there. And then we have track number 2, Just a Fool, which made it to number 71, and it was Christina's first country song, and it is a duet with, oh my god, let me be sure I get his name right, Blake Shelton, just as I thought. So, yeah, I guess that's all we really have to say. The one thing I want to say right here, right now, this album cover is beautiful. Like, I cannot stress how gorgeous it is. I love everything about it. She looks incredible. Her coming out, she is the Lotus, if you will. So, I'm really excited to do this. So, it's been a while since I've done this because I've been out of town for a little bit, so we're finishing up the journey here. And if all throughout this video, I apologize for how bad my hair looks. There's nothing in it. It's been a day, and you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So sorry about that. But anyways, without further ado, we are gonna get started with track number 1 into track number 2 because Lotus is an intro, so it's number 1 Lotus intro into track number 2, Army of Me. So guys, without further ado, here we go. We are beginning Lotus. And I guess to contextualize, this is the album that came after Bionic. We already talked about Bionic. It was the first album I ever listened to by Christina. And at this point she had been on The Voice, and so I think they thought that this album was going to do a little better than it ended up doing because she was a little more in the spotlight at this stage of the game, but fortunately it didn't turn out the way they wanted to. But let's see what gem was overlooked in 2012. So here we go. Again, we begin with track number 1 and track number 2. This is a long intro, by the way. It's 3 minutes and 18 seconds. So I guess here we go. This is Lotus intro into track number 2, Army of Me. Very fun vocals here. Tribal stuff happening here. Now the Lotus rises! LOL. The Lotus is rising. Oh, those backing vocals, this. I like that.
To the sky, I rise, spread my wings, and fly. I leave the past behind. I look at my reflection, embrace the woman I've become. The unbreakable Lotus in me, I now set free.
Alright, here it comes. Let's see what she's setting free in track number 2, Army of Me.
Praying that you come and get me. But now I found my second wind. But I gave each piece a name. One of me is wiser. One of me is stronger. One of me is a fighter. And there's 1,000 faces of me. And we're gonna rise up. Yeah, we're gonna rise up. Hey, now that I'm wiser, now that I'm strong.
Okay, so that was track number 1, Lotus Intro, into Army of Me. So the thing about the Lotus Intro is that I was actually listening to, I think it was the Legends Only podcast, and they were talking about Bionic. And they said that how the first track of Bionic is Bionic, and it feels like a long, extended intro. But I would argue there, I think it really works. I think the song is cool enough to stand on its own. This intro for Lotus went on... It's 3 minutes and 18 seconds, and honestly, I think it could have been condensed into a 1-minute intro. It just felt like it went on, and it kept repeating itself, and I was like, I get it, Lotus is rising. So I think I would have preferred an edit on that. I don't know why they felt like, I don't know. That just didn't seem to be warranting to me of 3 minutes and 18 seconds. And Army of Me, what I found funny was that this Christina just loves herself and loves her back catalog. I cannot count many times she's referenced her old material in songs. It's so funny to me, and I appreciate that about her. I love that sense of humor to her. But other than that, Army of Me it felt like it wanted to be a much stronger and faster tempo track, but it was really honestly stuck at a mid-tempo pace the whole time, and it just didn't really... I don't know. It didn't really capture me, per se, because it was so mid-tempo, and you're like, we're building up to this big thing, and like it was just kind of like... So, as it stands right now, a little bit of a mixed opening so far, but I don't know, it's interesting, I don't know. Army of Me, lyrically it works as the opener, but tempo-wise it just felt a little like... not that epic, per se, and I feel like each Christina album, we've gotten a very epic, or a very catching, ear-catching opening, and this one, I don't know, it was a little off to me. Track number 3, Red Hot Kinda Love. One more time.
I don't know the time. It could be day, it could be night. But can you me now? Me now? Alright. So baby, right now. Kinda guy. Oh, I like it, like it. I feel a little shy, a little girl.
I like these vocals.
I like it, like it. I like it, yeah. Alright. One more time. It's right. No.
Okay, so that was Red Hot Kinda Love, and I found this track, I enjoyed it. I actually really liked it. I felt like it was really fun. There was some playful, like her vocals are very playful, the song is very playful, but at the same time, I was like, you know what, I think a couple more rewrites, and I think this song could be fully successful. Because as it stands now, it feels like a little, like, all over the place, a little, almost demo-ish, which is sad too, because I think it's so close. It's so close. But, you know, maybe that's also what it was going for, because maybe the Red Hot Kinda Love is like a little all over the place and all that. I'll definitely listen to this one again, because I did like it. Although I think if it was just a little more rewritten, we could, and this isn't even Christina's fault, but just who wrote this song. Let me pull that up right here. So let's see who wrote this one. It looks like Christina had a co-writing credit, Lucas, Secon, and Olivia Wave. I think if they just got together, had a couple more sessions, I think that this song could have been absolutely perfect and very, you know, as it stands, it could have been a single. I could have seen it. But yeah, it just needs a little something more, and then I think it would be perfect.
If one smile could erase a frown, imagine what two can do. Turn it up. Hey. And if one voice can change your heart, imagine what two can do. Time is now, no time to wait. Turn up the love, turn down the hate. Turn up the love, turn down the hate.
Turn up the love, turn down the hate.
Your time is now.
CeeLo Green is on this track, but he seems to be more part of the backing vocals and a little more like layered with Christina's. So I question why having him here then. Again, this song, to put it easily, it didn't make me want to make the world move. I think maybe this one could benefit from a couple re-listens, but it just felt clunky again. I didn't feel like I hate saying this, the Christina fans are probably gonna go kill me. But I don't know. So far I'm just like, oh god, I'm at a loss for words. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't know. Nothing's really pulled me in just quite yet, and I'm just a tad concerned, but we're gonna just keep going. Track number 5, Your Body, which I think for some reason I know, and I don't know why I might, but we're gonna listen to it and see if I somewhat remember it or not. I don't know. So here we go. But this is also the lead single, so hopefully I'll really like this one. Oh, okay, that's fun. Oh. That. Okay, so this is what we've been waiting for. This is a very strong single. I would argue not one of Christina Aguilera's best singles, as it feels, it's good, it's really good, but feels the least like a Christina. Like, I feel like this could have gone to someone else. Now, granted, they probably couldn't have done it as well vocally, but I feel like usually Christina's songs have that Christina-ness to them, and this one I definitely could have maybe seen someone else taking it. I'm glad that she took it. But this was actually really catchy. I think that this is what the album should have opened with after the Lotus intro. Although then again, I guess lyrically it doesn't work because like Lotus is all about being free, and this is about just wanting some guy's body, which is fine with me. But I I personally really enjoyed that. I don't know if I did recognize it or not. I think I might have been confusing this with a second song, or the song after this, which is called Let There Be Love, and I was like, wait, that title seems familiar too. So I didn't recognize this, but I had a fun time listening to it. I'll definitely be putting this in my workout playlist. I'll definitely listen to it again. I liked it a lot. A good single. I think it could have charted a little higher, but I don't think it was a #1 hit. But catchy enough for the time. I didn't mind it. Alright, track number 6, Let There Be Love, which again, I think, I might know, I think I had some playlist back a while ago, and it had either this song or the song before, I forgot, but let's see if I know Let There Be Love. Here we go.
Let's go. I wanna tell you my secret. Yeah, we're just the sound of my breathing.
They're breathing. Okay, so far the best track on this album is "Let There Be Love," and as I was listening to it, I was like, you cannot." So I do recognize this song. I wasn't like crazy about it, but it was on some playlist that I had. And what's crazy to me is that this was not released as a single, which I don't know why. I think I might have a theory, but but apparently this also has a music video, which I was like, oh, okay. And apparently, like, this song got great reviews. I think the only reason why they maybe wouldn't have released it as a single, but again, this doesn't make sense either, is that this does sound like a lot of other things that were on the radio in 2012. You know, this is very much the sound. There was another song it was reminding me of with the backing beat. But I mean, I feel like it could have done well, or either could have done really well, or could have gotten kind of lost in the shuffle. But a very fun opening, or not even an opening track, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, this really could have maybe been the opener. I really liked it. It's going, I'm definitely listening to that again, adding that to my workout playlist. I really enjoyed that. That was a really good song. Again, you know, maybe not one of Christina's best pieces that she's had, but fun nonetheless, and I enjoyed it. Track number 7, Sing For Me. Here we go. Loving the production so far. This sound is gorgeous.
Sometimes when I'm sitting on my bed feeling so lonely, wishing someone hold me. I'd set my heart, but who am I to give up? Everybody needs a melody to set their souls free. My stage is the greatest in the world. Give back to the ones who struggle with me. Stay true. Right here, right now, let the rain come down. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Sing For Me, lyrically I really liked. I really connected with the lyrics a lot. Like, even though she doesn't seem to have anyone around her, she's still gonna sing for herself. She doesn't need all of that, you know? So I connected with that. The problem with me for this one is that the production kept this song at a mid-tempo, and I really think that this could have been a lot stronger as a more standard ballad. There was the part where I think it was like, where was it? Right here. That sounded off to me. It sounded like there was barely any instruments there. I don't know. It felt like a lot of the band or orchestra was missing in this song. Again, this one felt kind of like a demo too. The beginning production, I really liked it. I really did. But as it went on, I was just kind of like, the song was like clunky. Like, it felt like it was like, and I was just, Lyrically, I liked it. I would love to hear, like, maybe, like, if there's, like, a live, like, orchestral performance of this, or maybe just acoustic. I think I would like that more, but I don't know. The production just kind of ruined it a little bit for me. Track number 8, Blank Page. And I really like the title of this, so hopefully I really like the song as much as I like the title. Loving the piano so far.
I say I'm sorry. I was scared. I was unprepared.
Okay, this is good.
For the things you said. For the things you said. If I couldn't do that I hurt you, I would do anything. Let me be your road. I am a blank page, waiting for life to start. And let our hearts stop and beat as one together. Let our hearts stop and beat as one.
That was pretty great. It reminded me of the song. Technically, you know, vice versa, because this song, or the song I'm about to say, came after this. But it reminded me, there were certain parts of it that sounded a little bit like the verses in that song from The Greatest Showman that Zendaya and Zac Efron sing. I can't Rewrite the Stars. There was like a part of it that sounded like that. But Wow, that was beautiful. Two things. I mean, this song, I hope it's been performed live because it was gorgeous. And it sounded like a song that belonged to a movie, like that this was like the Oscar-nominated Song of the Year, you know. That's really good. I will be listening to that again. The lyrics were just hauntingly beautiful. There was like the part of like the two hands and the two hearts coming together as one, and I was like, oh, beautiful. Lovely. So far, the best ballad off of this album. Track number 9, Ceasefire, another title I really like. So here we go. Let's cease the fire. Okay, so this track is very cool. It's very smart. I like the somewhat tribal elements that are present in it, but realistically, this song is simply lyrically, it's like, stop the fighting, stop the fire, if you will. We gotta work together, or, you know, stuff along that lines. Again, it was a little clunky. I think it was very cool. Like, I think it was a different way of going about it, going out about this type of material. Didn't think it was entirely successful. I like her. Bye. I love it when she plays with her vocals. So, I mean, there's a lot of cool elements in here. But as it stands, this is just kind of really an album track in itself. Stands out. I'm not going to lie there. But, I think if I listen to it again, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's the weird song. I think that's what I'm gonna go with it. But yeah, I don't know. It was just cool, but I mean, I don't think it succeeded at everything. Track number 10, Around the World. Okay, so that was Around the World, and the one thing I was like, as soon as I clicked this, I was like, wait, didn't we already have a song about, like, doing something around the world? We did, which was Make the World Move. I think I enjoyed this one more. It was just, like, about spreading love around the world. It was a simple track, but catchy. I think it could have done well as a single. I think it could have used a maybe a little beef up for its single release, but, I didn't dislike it. I thought it was really cute, and I will definitely listen to it again. It's simple in its execution, fun vocals, but, yeah, it was nice. Track number 11, Circles.
Spin around in circles on my middle finger. Won't you? I see you superhero when I roll up, and I suggest you go and grow the fuck up. Or you can spin around in circles. Spin around in circles on my middle finger. Always trying to be up in my mixture. Cause I'm freaky, fly, fashion, you just bitter. Shine bright day and night, how I glitter. Hold up, I got more money than I
Okay, I liked this song. I thought it was funny. I think what stuck out for me was the vocal effects that they were putting around on her voice. I thought they were fun. They made the track stick out more. I feel like this could have been a single. I really do. Lyrically, it's not a whole lot of new territory. You got me spinning around in circles. You know, men. Grr. But, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Track number 12, Best of Me.
Think I'm still tough as nails, never feel, never. But you'll never get the best of me, no more. Said you'll never get the best of me, no more. Aren't you tired of growing souls? Try to keep weighing you down, but you'll never get the best of me. I will rise undefeated. I will not let you bring me down. Now the pain is deleted, and I will never repeat it. Knocked down and mistreated, I will rise undefeated. I will not let you bring me down. Now the pain is deleted, I will never repeat it. I will.
As it stands, this is a very nice song. It's just saying, like, you know, this guy brought me down, and, you know, all that type of stuff for a person, and you're not gonna get the best of me. You're not gonna beat me. I'm gonna rise above it all. I like the little, you know, drums in it too. It was very triumphant, very nice, but nothing we haven't heard before. And that makes me kind of sad. I hate the fact that I'm not loving this. I really do. I don't know, she sounds lovely. It's a good song as it is, but just, you know, it's just nothing new. Track number 13, one I've been dying to get to. This is Just a Fool, which is a duet with Blake Shelton. It's Christina's first country song. So let's do this, I'm excited. I love me a little country, as you can see right there.
Turn the music up a little bit louder. Just gotta get past the midnight hour. Maybe tomorrow it won't.
Whatever. And I tell myself we were bad together. But that's just me trying to move on without you. I'll never come home. It's my fault to think you'll be true. I'm just a fool holding on to something that's never ever gonna come back. Waited so long. It's my fault to think you'll be true. Yeah, I'm just a fool.
Damn it. Okay. This is not a bad song. It's fine. It's a little generic. But, Christina is an amazing vocalist. But I don't think she transitions into country very well. Not as easy as, like, say, someone like Kelly Clarkson did. Their voices just did not really work together at all for me. With him being so country and Christina just being so powerful, it just felt like there was this... oh, God. I don't know. And plus, the production wasn't helping either. It couldn't decide if it really wanted to be country or pop, and I felt like it was leaning more towards the pop area, and I was like, can we get a more country-fied mix of this? I don't know. It just... and this felt very at odds with everything on the rest of the album so far, too, so I question, like, this just wasn't very good. I don't think it was a good choice as a single. I mean, maybe on the country charts, but even so, it felt like it was... The most country thing about it was Blake, and I don't know. I just felt like it was just not very strong, and I didn't really like it. Just a Fool is where the standard edition of this album ends, so now we're getting into 3 bonus tracks. There was also a 17th track, which is a remix of Your Body, and the Japanese edition includes a remix of Your Body, a different one as well. So, but we're just going to focus on these last 3, so we begin with track number 14, Light Up the Sky.
We are the stars up in the sky. We light the darkness, you and I. We are the flicker in the night. Rising higher, racing through the fire. Light down to the wire.
I like this.
As we stand together, chase our dreams forever. You and I, wipe away the tears from our eyes. We light up the sky. All the roads ahead was long. We have wings, we fly. With the fire, you and I, wipe away the tears from our eyes.
Okay, so I liked this one actually a lot, really. I felt like it was another one that sounded like it could be for a motion picture. I just thought it sounded so triumphant, and it reminded me of the album cover, like Light Up the Sky. So I would definitely listen to this one again. I think it deserved to be more than a bonus track. It's one of the best ones I've heard off of here. So I liked it. It was pretty, and it felt kind of Lotusy, so I'm okay with that. Track number 15, Empty Words.
To break easy. Funny thing about healing is I'm alright. Your voice is like a knife. You used to make me cry. You tried to cut my pride, not this time. So go ahead and say the things you got. About talking is your words are tied. And I've come to realize that life can be cruel, but the only approval that I never So go ahead and say the things you gotta say.
Again, this song was not all that different lyrically from stuff we've heard before. I did like the lyrics. She was like, the funny thing about listening is that I don't have to hear you. And I was like, okay, that's a good lyric. I like that. A fine bonus track. I mean, it kind of, I don't know. Lovely vocals on here, but that's really about it. It was just really that one lyric that got me. Track number 16, the final track, promptly titled, Shut Up.
Go! Some for once, why don't you shut up? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Keep running, 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 and running your mouth. Yes, oh, some for once, why don't you shut up? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Keep running, 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 shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Okay, so that was Shut Up. I admire the fact that it was funny. It's funny that they bleeped it out, the fuck. All I can say is it's funny, but I think I have to go into my full review to fully express why I think that this didn't work. Okay guys, so that was Lotus, and I have to say, this album, and everyone out there who is a fighter, I am so sorry for everything I'm about to say. I love you. Thank you for all your support. But this album was a hot mess. Oh my god. I hate doing this. I hate doing this. I'm so sorry. But this from what I've seen on a lot of comments, it seems that everyone's least favorite Christina album is her debut, and this one. And I see why. This album does not really have many good songs. If I was to describe this album in a sentence, I'd be like, Christina Aguilera's album full of album tracks. That's how it would seem. There is barely anything that I think could have done well on the radio. The best songs are Your Body and Let There Be Love. Everything else was just kind of there. This album, I feel like every album I've listened to had at least a cohesive through line through it. The debut is the debut album. We're trying a couple things, but it's a little coherent. Stripped is like, we all know what Stripped is. We all know what Back to Basics is. Bionic has a very good through line to it. This just felt like a bunch of songs that they recorded and they were like, I guess we'll make an album. I didn't get any type of concept. I mean, let's just go through it. The best songs are Let There Be Love, Your Body, Blank Page is really nice. Ceasefire I'm remembering, so at least it did that, but as it stands, I really did not enjoy my time here, guys. I feel so bad I'm gonna get killed on the comments. I'll listen to it a couple more times and see how I feel. I kind of get now, because I was just kind of like, wow, it's kind of crazy that, from 2012, and she didn't release a new album until 2018. I kind of get that, needing to sit back and reflect a little bit and thinking about what's my next move. What really gets me is that everything that I think makes the other album such a big success isn't here. There's barely any R&B flair on this album, which is where Christina does really well. And I mean, the only track where it really came in was, I think, I don't even remember what track it was, where I was like, okay, maybe a little bit of that's there. But we lost that. The ballads were, some were pretty, but they weren't the strongest Christina ballads. Let There Be Love really is good. It's a really good song. But at the stage of the game, I'm just like, man, I kind of just wish it was a single release. And Shut Up, the reason why Shut Up doesn't succeed is that it doesn't have the classy campiness of Bionic, where you can get away with being like, yeah, I'm vain. So what? So what? Or, woohoo! It doesn't have that elegance to it, and oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad, guys. I'm so sorry. I hope that just because, this is because, this is everyone's, like, from what it seems to be, the least favorite. I'm so sorry. It's a very gorgeous album cover. It's just a shame that the concept, whatever the concept was, is not realized. I feel really bad. But those are my thoughts. Again, I'll give it a couple more listens. I'm so sorry. But that's all I really have to say. So, guys, what is your thought on this album? Let me know. And as always, do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha. I know if this is your first video you've seen of me, you'd be like, how dare I follow? Please go check out the other Christina albums. I promise there are a lot. I have a lot more to say. But I guess if you can, if I can say tonight, or today, light up the sky. That's the best I can come up for you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you very soon when we talk about Liberation. From what I've heard, that album is incredible, so I'm excited to get there. And then we end our discography journey for Christina. So, guys, Let There Be Love, light up the sky, and I'll see you soon. Bye.